Good morning, everyone, and welcome. I am Dr. S.K. Singh, and I am pleased to be here with you today. We will be discussing the role and responsibilities of Plant QA, also known as Site QA. In this presentation, we'll explore the key functions and duties that ensure quality standards are maintained at our plant. Over the next few slides, I'll guide you through the essential aspects of plant quality assurance to give you a clear understanding of its importance and scope. Let's get started. Welcome to today's discussion on Plant QA, or Site QA. This is a critical part of our manufacturing process because it ensures that the products we produce meet the highest standards of quality and safety. Essentially, Plant QA acts as an independent oversight, overseeing the production process to make sure everything aligns with regulatory requirements and company standards. One key aspect of Plant QA is its focus on prevention rather than detection. Instead of waiting to find errors after they've occurred, our goal is to identify and prevent potential issues before they happen. This proactive approach helps us maintain consistent product quality and avoid deviations or failures down the line. It's also important to note that Plant QA works under Good Manufacturing Practices, or GMP, which are the guidelines that ensure quality and safety in pharmaceutical manufacturing. We operate independently from production teams to maintain objectivity and integrity in our oversight. Our main objectives are clear. First, to ensure that every product we make is consistently high quality. Second, to stay compliant with various regulations like those from the FDA, WHO, and EU GMP. Third, to prevent deviations and failures that could compromise safety or efficacy. Additionally, we focus on maintaining data integrity and traceability, meaning every piece of information is accurate and can be traced back if needed. Ultimately, all of these efforts are aimed at safeguarding patient safety, making sure that the medicines reaching patients are safe, effective, and reliable. So, in summary, Plant QA is about building quality into every step of manufacturing, ensuring compliance, and protecting the people who rely on our products. Let's take a closer look at QA versus QC and understand their basic differences. QA, or quality assurance, is process-oriented, meaning it focuses on preventing issues before they occur. It involves system and documentation control to ensure everything is properly planned and recorded. Think of it as setting up the right procedures to avoid problems down the line. QA also includes activities like audits, reviews, and ensuring compliance with standards, which helps us maintain quality from the beginning. On the other hand, QC, or quality control, is more testing-oriented. Its main goal is detection, catching issues after the product has been developed. This involves lab analysis and release testing to verify that products meet the required quality standards before reaching customers. A key point to remember is that QA reviews and approves systems, making sure the processes are sound, while QC tests the actual products to confirm they meet quality criteria. Both are essential, but they serve different roles in maintaining high standards throughout the production cycle. This distinction helps us understand how to integrate both approaches effectively to ensure overall quality in our projects. Let's talk about the QA role in the quality management system, or QMS. First, QA is responsible for establishing and maintaining the QMS itself, which is the foundation for ensuring quality across all processes. Once the system is in place, QA also plays a key role in implementing essential activities like deviation management, which helps us identify and address issues promptly. Change control is another critical area, ensuring that any changes to processes or products are carefully evaluated and documented to maintain quality. CAPA, or corrective and preventive actions, is a vital part of continuous improvement. It involves investigating root causes of problems and implementing measures to prevent recurrence. Overall, QA is not just about maintaining the current standards, but actively working to improve the QMS over time. This ongoing effort helps ensure that our products meet the highest quality standards and that we continuously enhance our processes for better outcomes. Now, let's talk about document control within Good Documentation Practices, or GDP. First, it's essential that we review and approve key documents before they are finalized or used in production. This includes standard operating procedures, or SOPs, which guide our daily operations and ensure consistency. It also covers batch manufacturing records, or BMRs, which document every step of the manufacturing process for each batch. And don't forget batch packing records, or BPRs, which detail the packaging process for each batch. The main goal here is to ensure that all these documents are accurate, complete, and approved by the responsible personnel. By doing so, we uphold good documentation practices, which are critical for traceability and compliance. For example, QA typically rejects an incomplete BMR before the batch can be released, emphasizing the importance of thorough documentation. This process not only helps us meet regulatory requirements, but also provides a clear, auditable trail of our manufacturing activities. Ultimately, proper document control ensures that everyone is working from the same, reliable information, which is vital for product quality and safety. Let's talk about line clearance and in-process checks. The key here is to verify a few critical things before moving forward. First, we need to ensure the equipment is clean. This helps prevent any contamination or cross-contact. Next, we check for the absence of any previous product, so there's no risk of mixing different batches. And of course, we confirm that the correct materials are in place. These steps might seem simple, but they are essential to maintaining product integrity. Line clearance acts as a crucial safeguard. It prevents mix-ups and contamination, ensuring that only the right product in the right condition moves down the line. When we do thorough checks, we're not just following procedures, we're actively protecting the quality and safety of our products. Now, let's look at the batch record review and release process. This step is crucial to ensure that every batch meets quality standards before it reaches the market. First, we review the manufacturing data, which includes all the details recorded during production. This helps us verify that the process was followed correctly. Next, we examine any deviations that may have occurred. Addressing deviations is vital because they can impact the quality of the final product. Then, we analyze the analytical results from testing the batch. These results confirm whether the batch complies with specifications. Finally, based on all this information, a final decision is made, either to release the batch for distribution or to reject it if any issues are identified. For example, QA might hold a batch if there's a temperature excursion during manufacturing. This thorough review process is essential to maintain product quality and patient safety. Now, let's talk about validation and qualification. These are crucial steps to ensure our processes are reliable and consistent. First, we oversee process validation, which confirms that our manufacturing process consistently produces quality products. Next, we have cleaning validation, ensuring that our cleaning procedures effectively remove contaminants and prevent cross-contamination. Equipment qualification is also vital, and it involves 3 stages: IQ, OQ, and PQ. IQ, or installation qualification, verifies that equipment is installed correctly. OQ, or operational qualification, tests that the equipment operates according to specifications. And PQ, or performance qualification, confirms that the equipment performs effectively in real-world conditions. For example, QA needs to approve the validation protocol before any validation work begins to ensure everything is properly planned. Overall, validation ensures that our manufacturing processes remain consistent over time, which is key to maintaining product quality and compliance. All right, on this slide, we're focusing on deviation, CAPA, and change control. When an issue arises, the first step is to investigate. This means we need to thoroughly look into deviations, which are unexpected problems that deviate from our process or standards. We also need to consider out-of-specification, or OOS, results, which indicate that a product doesn't meet its quality criteria. Identifying these issues helps us understand what went wrong and where. Next, once we've identified the root causes, we implement a corrective and preventive action, or CAPA. For example, if we discover that an operator made an error, a common CAPA would be to provide additional training to prevent future mistakes. The goal here is to address the immediate problem and prevent recurrence. Finally, we evaluate any changes we make, whether they're process adjustments, training updates, or equipment modifications, to ensure they're effective and don't introduce new issues. This step is crucial for maintaining control and continuous improvement. Connecting all of these points, it's clear that investigating deviations and OOS results, implementing CAPA, and carefully evaluating changes are key components of a robust quality system. They help us maintain high standards and ensure consistent product quality across all processes. Let's talk about audits and self-inspection, which are key parts of maintaining our quality standards. Conducting internal audits helps us evaluate our own processes, identify any gaps, and ensure everything is running smoothly. Vendor audits are equally important because they allow us to assess the quality and compliance of our suppliers, making sure they meet our standards. Preparing for regulatory inspections is also a critical step. We want to be ready at all times so that these inspections go as smoothly as possible. For example, if during an audit QA identifies a gap in our SOPs, we can implement corrective actions promptly to address the issue. This proactive approach helps us stay on top of compliance. Remember, audits are not just about checking boxes. They're about ensuring continuous compliance with GMP so we can reliably deliver safe and effective products. Maintaining this cycle of audits and inspections underpins our commitment to quality and regulatory excellence. Let's talk about training and personnel compliance. It's essential that everyone involved in the process is properly trained to ensure quality and safety. First, GMP training, or Good Manufacturing Practice training, is critical because it covers the standards and practices that help us produce safe, high-quality products. Next, SOP training, or Standard Operating Procedures training, ensures that everyone knows the correct steps to follow for each task, maintaining consistency and compliance across the board. Additionally, maintaining thorough training records is vital. These records serve as proof that personnel are up to date with their training and help us track compliance over time. Remember, if an operator isn't properly trained, it can lead to operational issues or quality problems, and ultimately, the QA team might have to stop the operation until proper training is completed. So, investing in comprehensive training and diligent record-keeping is key to maintaining a compliant and efficient operation. Let's talk about stability studies and product quality review. First, we monitor stability studies in accordance with ICH guidelines. These studies are essential for ensuring that our products maintain their quality, safety, and efficacy over time. We also conduct an annual product quality review, or APQR, which provides a comprehensive overview of product performance throughout the year. An important example of how stability data is used is in shelf life extension, where positive stability results can allow us to extend the product's expiration date, ensuring better supply management and customer satisfaction. It's crucial that our quality assurance team oversees these stability programs to ensure compliance with regulatory standards. They verify that all data collected is accurate and that our processes meet the required quality benchmarks. By diligently monitoring stability and regularly reviewing product quality, we uphold our commitment to delivering safe, effective, and high-quality products to our customers. Let's talk about regulatory compliance and inspection readiness. Ensuring compliance with key standards like WHO GMP, US FDA, and EU GMP is absolutely essential for maintaining our quality and credibility. Being prepared means we can handle inspections smoothly and respond effectively to any questions or findings. For example, when the FDA issues an 483 observation, our QA team responds promptly to address the concerns. QA acts as the bridge between our company and regulatory authorities, making sure that we meet all necessary requirements and maintain trust. Staying on top of these compliance areas keeps us prepared and confident in the face of inspections, ultimately supporting our overall goal of delivering safe, high-quality products. So, as we wrap up, I want to emphasize that QA truly is the backbone of GMP compliance. It's the foundation that ensures everything runs smoothly and correctly. When we prioritize quality assurance, we're safeguarding product quality, which is essential for maintaining trust and efficacy. At the same time, it directly impacts patient safety, making sure that the medicines they receive are safe and effective. And of course, adhering to regulatory standards is crucial, not just to stay compliant, but to uphold the integrity of our work. Remember, the key mindset here is do it right the first time. It's about getting it right from the start, avoiding costly mistakes and rework down the line. This approach helps us maintain high standards consistently and supports the overall goal of delivering safe, quality products to patients. So, keeping this in mind, let's always strive to do it right the first time. It's the cornerstone of our success. For further support, please don't hesitate to contact us. We're here to help with any questions or additional needs you might have. Remember, the goal is to ensure you feel confident and well-equipped moving forward. Thank you so much for your time and attention today. We truly appreciate your interest and engagement. If you need anything else, just reach out. We're happy to assist. Thanks again, and have a great day.